Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion. Please enter the Gungeon. The time has come. I've been told. You go cancelled. You go this way. You go in here. You speak to this. I don't even want to say what I was going to say, but I feel like this might be the first user of bath salts. I am Daisuke, acolyte of Icosahedra. May he of the many sides smile upon you, tough guy. Now on to business. Are you finding your time in the Gungeon a little too predictable, a little too easy, perhaps? If so, my blessing should add some excitement to your day. Feel like rolling the bones? Yeah, dude. Alright. So I'm just gonna tell you, I do not remember what this guy does. Sometimes people are like, NL, you've done this before. How do you not remember? Well, let me give you the honest answer. I've recorded about 7,500 videos since the last time I did this. So, you know, things get pushed off the old memory stack now and then. So every room that we enter appears to have some sort of challenge. I have no idea what almost any of these are. This one is easy enough. Gorgon's Gaze. Right? That's fair enough. This is just the Gorgon attack that makes it so you can't attack yourself. Not attack yourself, that would be foolish. Just so you can't attack in general, you know what I mean? That's an okay challenge. I got nothing going on, you know, nothing negative about that one. It's a very interesting style of challenge run. Yo, do we get more consumables as a result of doing the challenge properly? Final attack? Beats me, brother. Honestly, I have no idea. Now, I think it's just that all enemies create a spiral when they die. I honestly thought that said Prison Pursuit, and I was like, dude, that sounds like a great Netflix show. So I'll tell you, right now, it hit the water barrel. My thinking, don't kill this guy. Use the poison to extinguish that so you can go to the oubliette if you want to. I told you, I'm not messing around. This isn't my first rodeo in Gungeon, okay? Right now, I'm thinking we probably... Ooh, I like it. We probably will not incentivize ourselves to go to the rat floor. Not because it's like too difficult for like a challenge run, but it just seems like it seems anti-theme, you know? Maybe that doesn't make any sense. Yo, Lichy trigger finger for free? No problem. It just seems like, you know, hold on, you're not a key lord. I wish you were a key lord. What do you got here? Stout bullets for 52, big boy for 52. It's not like we're using the ammo for anything, but still. Might just wait it out for a bit here. Okay, we can't see very well. It just seems like this run was kind of like, you know, maybe it's in our best interest to just try to beat the dragon. Because, I mean, this is the first floor. Things get harder as time goes on. Gull's Revenge. We know this one. It's when missiles start falling from the sky. This is it. What? That's Lucchini, and it's pouring from the sky. It's a little different. We would rather have things falling from the sky if they're missiles than pouring from the sky. Pouring implies a certain amount, a certain amount of volume. I think that is gives you a pause. So you already know. Thank God. You already know. I hate hammer time because of the fact that I just hate the forge hammers in general. And even on the forge, like, consistently get hit by these. I don't know why. Is something's wrong with the old cerebral cortex. Okay, rolling, it's not rolling reload. It's after you roll, you get a little bonus damage. I don't think it's very good. But it was in a blue chest, so there's no real reason for us to have expected that it would be very good. So I was very free with opening the chests on this floor. Please don't have a challenge on the boss fight. I'm begging you. Oh, it's Poison Pursuit. Okay. It's gonna be annoying. The true difficulty of the run now becomes apparent. And as apparent, I'm not actually apparent. But it is apparent that I'm going to potentially find myself in trouble here. Poison Pursuit. I don't know, does it strike me as one of the easiest of the challenges? Not really, because we constantly have to move. We did very well there, though. But maybe not one of the absolute hardest, I suppose. Yo, we got a golden casing, which is extremely good. Easy reload bullets. Okay? I mean, if you want to put it in Isaac terms, like, we're looking at soft synergies. Zone control. I don't even remember this. Is it like, oh, if we get all the zones, the enemies die or something? I gotta try, right? I don't know, dude. I have no idea. Anyway, what am I talking about? I don't know. It's just a spooky run, okay? It's a run that is a little bit challenging, but I gotta admit, right now, I got a certain sense of, like I'm feeling pretty good about, oh my god. Feeling pretty good about myself after that flawless, to be honest. I don't know, occasionally, we are on fire. I don't really know where that fire comes from. And I'll level with you, like, I wasn't like I was thinking that we're coming to the end of Gungeon, but I was thinking that we were potentially entering a new phase of Gungeon existence where, because I'm the greatest player that the game has ever seen, we might never lose again, right? So I appreciate it. Sometimes as a content creator, it might surprise you. Because we're not going to the oubliette, I will open this. I was going to say, oftentimes there's a key inside to begin with. And I think Plague Pistol is a pretty decent room clearer for us as we head down to the next floor. But sometimes you have to keep things in perspective as a content creator. I think a lot of content creators do a really bad job of this. I think a lot of content creators do a better job than I do. Honestly, I think Dan does a great job. You know, I'm trying to focus on the positive here. We all know examples of content creators where, like, people are like, hey, I love your content. Have you ever considered, you know, playing Castlevania Symphony of the Night? And they go, why do people always tell me what to play? I don't wanna. You should be, just don't backseat me. Be thankful I'm doing this job to begin with. I think Dan does a fantastic job of even, and people aren't, you know, outwardly negative towards Dan in general for the most part. But, you know, even when people say negative things, he takes the high road and tries to find the actionable criticism there, you know, that he can actually use for himself. I want this key, dude. In order to act, you recognize the people who are watching also, you know, they're fans of yours, and they are just trying to be even more entertained. You know, they just want to see something specific. I don't even know what's wrong with the freaking X-Man here, except that he's a genius and 10 times smarter than I am, apparently. Maybe we have to kill him last. Okay, you have to kill him last. I just went back to default pistol because Poison Pistol was not ammo efficient enough. We were going to run out of ammo super quick. It's not the gun's fault. I mean, it is the gun's fault, but it's also my fault for missing a few shots. So what I got to remember is, like, when people ask for challenges, they're not going, hey, dummy, you freaking idiot moron, man. I don't like your Gungeon episodes, but you know what would make me like them is if you talk to Daisuke. And then it kind of feels like a we don't negotiate with terrorists situation. Like, if you don't, you can like it or lump it, but never tell me what to do, right? What's that song? Yes, I'm the mess, but they can't take away my dignity. How dare you? Dude, honestly, I would rather fish for ammo for a bit, just to give us the best chance possible here. I don't want to mess with it. So anyway, thank you for having patience with me, as I sometimes, you know, reckon with that, and when people... It's the kind of thing where, like, when one person out of a few thousand suggests something, you look at it and you go, okay, maybe this is just a niche thing that this person, you know, they might be one of the only people interested in it. When multiple people suggest that, you go, okay, where there's smoke, there's probably fire here. So again, I have... Oh, I can't shoot until I get the zone, maybe? Some of these challenges are dastardly, dude. Some of them are, like, not a problem. Some of them are extremely problem. Blobulin Rancher. Yo, it's a Slime Rancher reference. I'm just gonna guess that it's probably, like, Blobulins being spawned over time. I'm just hoping... I was just hoping we could get the poison to work for us there. That was a control situation. So I mean, we have 2 keys. We want to open our chests. We also wouldn't mind getting an ammo drop from Vertebrae K-47. What the heck is Shockwave? Seems like I'm gonna guess that that's Shockwave. Okay, I'm in over my head here. Do we have to kill the king first? I don't know why I just assumed we'd kill the king last. You know, maybe it's my many, many years of chess experience. Usually you don't go, okay, now that we've handled the king, let's take out all the pawns. You know! Okay, that... Whew, you know, I was starting to get, some people might even say, a little overconfident about how this run was going. So to have a floor that gives us a little bit more of a sober appraisal of the situation seems very, it seems meaningful right now, let's put it that way. Please stop. Thank you. But still, we're not doing too badly. Getting the flawlesses is gonna be really tough. I would assume that unfriendly fire means enemies can hurt each other, but it could also mean, like, literally there's some unfriendly fire. Which, most fire is pretty unfriendly. It depends on the situation, you know? Sometimes, you know, I mean, look at Tom Hanks in Castaway. Yo, I really, really appreciate the HP in this situation. He says, you know, I made fire. That's not me putting on a voice. That's the voice that Tom Hanks makes in Castaway when he makes fire. I have made fire. That's Tom Hanks. Look, I don't have a good... Tom Hanks... He's got that upper register. I don't have that upper register. This is my upper register, honestly. Sometimes, you know... Oh, I don't know how I didn't get affected there, but... sometimes, you know, I finish a long day of recording. Like, you know, a couple days ago, I recorded literally 10 videos. And I thought, why is my throat so sore? And I realized my throat was sore because I talked in my high voice all day, which is this right here. When I talk to people, you know, like outside of the context of the show, you know, I'm more like down in this range, more or less. You might not love this, but I'm going to take ammo before we go into the boss fight so I don't have to mess around with getting the ammo along with whatever sort of challenge is also present here. Adrenaline Rush, I do not know. Cursed Ceramics strikes me as, like, actually... I'm mad mostly at myself for my terrible dodge, but also I'm like, I really thought the blank killed the beam. I can't even walk you through what happened there. Basically, he shot from one of his revolvers. I assumed that meant there was a minion shooting a revolver behind him. Not the case. So I was like, I don't want to roll over there because the minion's over there. Anyway, there's low excuse for that, but at least we got HP on this floor regardless. What do you got for me? The Deagle is horrendous, I think. But it does have a synergy. Reload, roll. I'll look up what the synergy is, otherwise this thing's going straight to the Gun Muncher. Gungeon Eagle. Dodging reload 6 bullets. Eh. Hey. I mean, I honestly just don't really know how to feel about that. But I feel like on Gun Muncher here, we could conceivably dump the Plague Pistol and the Dungeon Eagle. Plague Pistol, we used all the ammo. We just got a little bit more because of the pink ammo. And then, I mean, Flame Hand is actually, like, completely fine. I just don't like shooting the Dungeon Eagle, to be honest. So we're going to throw that in the grinder. Dude, we got the Evolver, which is actually just amazing, I think. So we'll continue onwards here. So I'm going to tell you, for the purposes of this run, there's like, this is... Oh, Chance Bullets. Unlocked. I do want to look up what that is. I assume it's random status effects. Upon firing, has a chance to fire projectiles from the player's other guns. Interesting. Mainly right now, this is a Dray gun path. That's fair. With the option for bullet hell. And you might be saying, do bullet hell, you coward. I don't even know if I'm gonna beat the Dragon. Like, I'm giving him my all, but I'm not sure if you noticed, some of these challenges make the rooms a little spicy. We gotta make some space. Now the Evolver, assuming we can keep our ammo in a good spot, the Evolver, oh look, it's the rat room. The Evolver is like a really, really good gun. This phase of it is not amazing, but now that we've gotten to the Sponge, actually, it was bad timing for that. The Sponge is like, I would say, adequate room clearer now. Ah, I didn't see it. I knew it was coming, but I didn't see it. And it doesn't get worse than adequate room clear from this point onwards. Although I will say, Austin has told me, and by me, I mean not me personally, but I've heard him talking on his own Gungeon episodes. He prefers the second to last phase of the Evolver to the last phase. I forget the second to last phase. It might be the beam. The last phase is like the missile launcher. I think Rat's Revenge, it has something to do with enemies exploding when they die. Maybe. Maybe I'm wrong. We know Hammer Time. I mean, I was alive when Can't Touch This came out. I don't have much living memory of it. Came out in like 1991. First bad song I have like a lot of active living memory of is the Macarena. We did like Macarena group dances in elementary school gym class. It was a thing. That and oh my god. You just thank your lucky stars you were not in 4th grade when Barbie Girl came out. You could not escape that. Now, mind you, I wasn't that much of a discerning music critic at the time, because I was in 4th grade, but simultaneously. Even back then, I was just like a smaller version of my current self. I find Aqua a little prosaic, honestly. I mean, Cartoon Heroes has one heck of a hook, but still. Okay, this is where you just don't be an idiot. Gun Q. Whoa! No idea what Gun Q is. Maybe turn-based shooting? Like it just did it just swap us, or did I swap myself? It's a good question. Okay, I don't. You're only able to shoot while you're in the zone until the zones are dead. Okay. We're so close. Dude, if we got like that on a bad boss fight, we're in trouble. For now, though, like, I mean, I don't want to sound overly cocky here, okay? First off, this has been a lot of fun. Secondly, just beating the dragon is now easy mode. I don't say that to make anybody feel bad if they're not... Okay, I don't even like this item, just to be honest. But we actually could use this fairly effectively. Because we're not going to... Oh, we are going to get challenges. That's funny. I thought we would be able to not have challenges from the enemies derived from the Lament Configurum, but apparently that's not the case. Still, we'll use it now and then. I mean, we used this on a very recent run, and I think we won, but... Help. We won, but it was a little scary. I understand, I understand. Oh, I guess you're like forced to move gun to gun as each wave of enemies dies, not as each enemy dies. Definitely, like, you know, just call it like you see it. The run's heating up. Good, good, good. We're gonna have to be real sure of ourselves. When it comes to the boss fight here. I see a key lord. Or rather, should I say, I see a little silhouette of a key. I don't know why those stopped firing. Maybe because they were from the challenge room? Okay, this, to be honest, why walk into it? Ah! This is one of my favorite phases of the Evolver, because I love the guns that you set them and you forget them. Gun Q, Thermal Clips, Dark Was the Night. Dark Was the Night seems fairly dangerous on a fight where we really need this sort of awareness to stay ahead of this guy. So now we're on final phase. Oh, because of Gun Q. Until we killed an enemy, I guess we got stuck with... Ah! Okay, here's the thing. Maybe it's a positive. You can focus less on the meta aspect of the fight. And focus more on the classic dodge and shoot. Because everything else is happening on this run. You know, on this fight specifically, I should say. I got, like, no idea. All I know is that if we keep moving backwards and firing, we're relatively safe. So we did get a flawless. Third-party controller. Okay, it's like you get control of the enemies. We did get Earthworm Jim Gun. Which I actually think is... Now that we know the secret, for lack of a better word... Sure, we got some curse associated with this, but I think Earthworm Jim Gun is really nice, actually. Mostly for the unjamming of enemies, but, like, I'm not gonna say no to anything else it's got going on. So I think for now, probably Flame Hand is our best room clearer. So I haven't really put it succinctly. I think the way Gun Q works is after a certain number of kills, you're forced to switch guns, and if you try to switch again, it takes you back to the one. Like, you're stuck on it until you kill enemies with it, which is why I was scared, because I was like, dude, I don't want to fight the Treadnaught with my default pistol for any longer than I have to. Okay, tons of casings. Zilla shotgun. I do not know what this is, but it's expensive, which usually means it's good. Zilla shotgun. It can be charged to fire the entire magazine at once. It's an A-tier gun. Why not? I mean, if we've never had it. I'm gonna charge. Well, actually, we might be done with this floor now. Yes. Yeah, this is fine. I don't dislike this stuff. Actually, you know what? Cursed bullets is the more cursed bullets. The more curse you have, the more damage you do. So I actually think this could be fun. Because Lament Configurum is also going to give us more curse just by itself. So it is risky, but we should be at least 30% damage up right now. Because of the fact that we have a level of curse from Lament Configurum, a level of curse from picking up the Heck Blaster, and a level of curse from Cursed Bullets now. And it's 10% per bullet, or per level of curse, I think. But anyway, it's interesting. The other thing is, we have the Heck Blaster backing us up, so if we run into a room with too many jammed enemies, just pull out... Oh, this must be unfriendly fire, the turrets on the ground. Oh my god. If we run into too many jammed enemies, you just pull out the Heck Blaster. I don't really know... Because we have so many effects per room now. Good lord. It is a little confusing. Yeah, I mean, I just walked in. Okay. Starting to fall off the rails a little bit. I mean, nobody said it was easy. I think. Pot shots. Now, that scares me. I don't want pots to shoot at me. Even if there are no pots. It's more of the principle that matter. Dark was the night, Gull's revenge, Gorgon's gaze. I don't care about Dark was the night on most rooms. I also don't care about Gorgon's gaze on most rooms. Gatling Gull could get us from time to time. Let's try a little Lament Configurum here. I still do not know what Don't Blink is either. Good? Not good. Oh. It's like we confuse enemies with Don't Blink or something? I don't know. I don't fully understand. It looks like we confuse them. That was extremely scary. So I used to disrespect the Flame Hand. Now I'm a fan. Just taking a peek. We'll take Flame Hand ammo. But to be honest, I don't know if I want to use this for the rest. If you consider that, like, this is our second to last floor, I almost think you'd rather just get, like, your highest or second highest DPS weapon going. I'm mad at myself here, because this is super going off the rails. But what hit me? Was it a bouncing bullet? Like on the last room, I still don't even know what happened. It felt like some of my own bullets were coming to get me. Is that... I don't know. It's this happens in Isaac too. When you don't know what the challenge is, the first couple of times you do it, you're like... You know, you're just so confused. You get mind flooded into believing everything's trying to stop you. Okay, but there's no reason to believe that we're in a truly terrible position right now. Just use your noggin. Great work. Crack it open. Sponge is really useful for some of the challenge rooms, like Poison Pursuit, for example. All we gotta do is get our HP a little higher. Of course, like a flawless, if possible, would be very nice. But it's not mission critical. You don't have to get a flawless. Oh, this guy's good to go. You don't have to get a flawless in order to have a chance to win. But you do need, like, medkit, basically. So I'm also not using Lament Configurum because it scares me. it can actually do direct damage to us, which is maybe the scariest part. White Guanstone's better dodge. No, it's Kindle's blank, so we get 1 extra blank out of it. Okay, doing this for armor and ammo is fine by me. But, you know, a blank against the boss is a little bit more advantageous for sure. Hegemony Rifle is totally, absolutely acceptable, but that's about it. Okay. I don't know. Without getting HP out of this, it's a little touchy. So I'm hanging tough on the Lament Configurum. Just hoping to play it a little slower. Okay, we're trapped in. This is a cage match, brother. And I want you to know, I'm not locked in here with you. You're locked in here with me. So our rich casing setup, I think, allows us to buy some HP, but unfortunately not much. Gun Muncher, we could probably afford to take advantage of, honestly. And then we got Map Lord. Real talk, though, I'm a little concerned about living through the boss fight. We'll probably be able to afford a key regardless after this, so I figure let's just try it like this for now. This is a normal Gungeon run. I would call myself a coward for the way that we purchased half a heart there, but now don't galaxy brain yourself out of existence. That was just horrible. You don't want to get hit by those curses. If we're gonna get cursed, we'd much rather get cursed in a productive way, like by picking up an item that gives us some meaningful benefit. We easily could have flawless this. Got a little mind flooded by the map control. Okay. HP? Good, good. Return to profit. We actually will not be able to purchase a key. So, are we gonna gun munch? Well, in all likelihood, we're never going to use, like, third-party controller hegemony rifle, but I think they're both good enough to at least try to rock, so I mean, we could try to sell you something, buy a key, and get something from Map Lord. Like, I don't think third-party controller is bad, but I do think I'm not that likely to use it, so go ahead, take that. That's the most money I've ever seen, which makes me think that I just sold you something incredible. But in return, we can now purchase an item. What'd you give me? Oh, dude, I love Rattler. I'm not saying we came out like a bandit in that one. I'm just saying I feel like it could have been a lot worse. Okay, this is where it all comes down. It's for all the marbles right here. Use your best gun available. Can't kill that guy yet. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine, dude. Thank God this weapon has a beam quotient. We actually did it. Okay, whatever, dude. Whatever. I'm thinking we'll pop the Lament Configurum. Just trying. You know, if we got HP, let's try to make it work. You know what I mean? So far, so good. So I will definitely fight the Dragon as soon as I find the Dragon. Assuming our HP is not in like a terrible situation. This is a Heck Blaster option. I see the shot. That was so bad. If I'd fired like once. Oh, the Gatling gun. Okay, maybe we won't fight the Dragon right away. I don't know, okay? All I know is that that guy had to go. No, 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 no. It's a little too hot. Thank you. Is 3.5 HP enough to kill the dragon, depending on the curses that exist? Yes, I actually believe that. Based on the way our previous boss fights have gone. Yeah, we haven't flawlessed all of them. But they've gone relatively well. From the perspective, I mean, we haven't been hit like 20 times. So I think that there is there's a real chance. It does depend on what we get. I was gonna say what boss, but what I mean is what modifiers. I'm so sick of these freaking 4-chammers. Remove them. I no longer wish to see them! Every square inch of the screen is A, invisible to me, and B, saturated with things that want us dead. Okay, I'm on half a heart because the blobulins are... Oh my god! It's going wrong, brother. It's going wrong. So we can't use Lament Configurum. The blobs just spawn out of nowhere. Oh, Jesus. I can't see him coming, dude. Just keep spinning. As long as you're spinning, they can't get you. Keep them concerned. Keep them confused. They're closing in. This guy's gotta go. I lived. How did I live? How did I live though? How did I? All right. We'll be back to try again for now. Thanks so much. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did click the like button, it went wrong very fast. If you did click the like button, it helps out a great deal. And I'll see you next time. See ya.